We are live from the campfire. Live from the campfire. It's getting dark. It actually looks a little bit more, looks lighter than it actually is. Oh, I'm getting that guy bending over. Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm gonna get a drink. You need anything?
Nope.
Ooh. Ooh, that's good. What is this stuff? We have a Sis cherry limeade tonight. Normally I don't drink these at night, but that's what we're doing tonight. How's everybody doing? Hey, Striker, how are you? How you doing? I'm gonna move this around a little bit.
Oh, just focus.
Oh, it did? Okay, well, hold on.
That's fine.
I'm gonna go like this. I need a bigger log. This stuff is puny.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll be right. No, it's actually driving me nuts.
Why?
Okay, I've got a big log.
We got, we like picking it up on me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Julie.
It's weird noises, man.
Hi, Dennis. Yes. Is it crowded? It is pretty crowded. I would say the one next to us is not full. On each side, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of empty on the other side of us.
Yeah, but other than that, there's some spots, you know, you can still get in here, but it's not bad. How's your night, Dennis? How you doing? I see there's some wood. Andy and I chopped down some wood a little bit ago.
We're just at 27.
So I grabbed some from over there. This is almost where we camped the other day, but down a little bit.
Oh, there goes your stand.
So it rained a little bit, but it's been pretty nice. How have you been, Dennis? Is my connection okay? It's a little glitchy, huh? Hi, Mike. Hopefully I'm still on John's Wi-Fi. I think I am. Yep, I'm connected to you. I've got 2 bars. I can always kind of move it around.
I think you just
Mac Adventures, how's your night going?
just gotta let it focus, and then it's fine.
Focus, focus. Is it good now? It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good now. Things don't touch it again.
There's a lot of people camping and a lot of like families camping together. It just rained for about an hour. You know, it's been kind of sprinkling here on and off, but not enough to like make a difference.
They got most of the rain this morning.
Yeah, it's been pretty good here. Even the rain we've had isn't bad.
People trying to fill up their campers.
Yes, what's with that? Why is the water so slow? Well, good thing we came when we did, because a half hour later I looked down the road and the fill station was turning around and then going back down the road past the ranger station to fill campers for water.
Unless you want to just fill it up yourself.
You know, good thing we didn't try to empty, like, today. Instead of we came today, and you know, if we left today, it was probably a big nightmare trying to get out of here.
Always is after a holiday.
Yeah, we've kind of learned not to camp on a holiday.
Or if you do, take
Did you do any camping this weekend, Dennis? I think you did some fishing, didn't you? I'm sorry. What's that?
I said if you do camp, you want to leave like tomorrow.
Yeah, right. Pay for another couple days and just stay. There's actually more people here, and I'm surprised that there's so many people. We went down the other section of the campground, and that was pretty full. I think about almost every site was full, so yeah. We seen some funny stuff. We're just kind of like people watching, and we seen someone who didn't want to get dirty wearing blue gloves. And I'm thinking, why are you camping if you don't want to get dirty and you have to wear gloves to do anything? I don't know. It's so weird. Hi, Andy. You didn't do much this weekend. Well, a relaxing weekend is good too, right? Relaxing weekends are good.
Well, we'll get a new tire.
Oh yes, we blew a tire on the way here. So appointment, which one did you make it with? Discount?
Yeah, same
Discount
place
tire.
the last one.
Oh my word. Every time we come here, we blow a tire on the way.
At least this time I'm not coming from Ludington. But, yeah.
Well, weren't we going to Muskegon or were we going to Ludington?
We were going to Ludington.
Okay.
So then we drove all the way from Ludington down.
That's what it was. Because I remember we drove quite far.
Mm-hmm. And we were at Mears. That's where we were.
I'm trying to think.
Mears.
I didn't like that place. That's the one we couldn't get into, right? Thank goodness we were camping with Andy and he backed in our trailer, right? Is that the one?
Yeah, because I remember changing at Mears. Not Ludington. Yeah, it was Mears.
Okay.
Yeah, that campground is...
Everybody's like really close together, and the fifth wheel, some of them are sticking out into the road, which it would make me really nervous if I had a fifth wheel. And then Andy was there, so if he wasn't there, I don't think we would have ever gotten into our site.
I would have said piss on it and left.
Right? I don't think there was any way possible. It was so packed.
There's no direction. And
yeah, and then you have to like, the only way to get in it would be to like pull forward into
you go
that spot in front of you and then back it in.
You start driving in one way and someone's coming at you. And it's
there wasn't any direction, was there?
No.
It was strange. I didn't like that one. Hi, Kansla. How are you doing? Happy Sunday. Thank you, Kansla. Yeah, it's been a really nice weekend. Hi, Bud Files. So we relaxed the front of the 4th of July. Well, you did. I went to a flea market with Andy and I had sore legs so bad. Oh my goodness, my legs were sore.
Not for me.
Yeah, I was telling Andy, next time we go to that flea market in Burley Park, we're gonna skip the last 4 lanes on the left side because we never find anything there anyway. And it's just so big. So we agreed we're gonna skip some lanes. But I had fun. I had a lot of fun. We found some stuff. Andy found some toys. And let's see, what did I get? I got some really nice jewelry items. I got a couple things that I cut for myself. And I don't usually buy stuff where I say, hey, I want to wear this, on a daily basis. But I found some lady selling like jewelry store items. Like she owned a jewelry store or something and there was stuff on clearance. So she goes, everything's 80% off. And I'm like, well, that's why I need a diamond sapphire pendant. Because, why not? And then I dickered her down more than 80. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Kansas says, it's super hot today. I'm 106? No way. That's way too hot. With the humidity, all the igloos melted. I'm sure they did. Caribou burgers at Is that a real thing?
Caribou?
Do you guys have caribou burgers over there?
I can see that.
Yeah, I can see like in the way northern parts where there's a lot of
Caribou.
yeah, right, caribou. Oh, well, it's kind of like a deer, right?
Yeah, that's fresh meat versus
Yeah. I mean,
cattle you'd have to bring in from somewhere else.
we're not going to talk about that. Do they really have caribou burgers? I don't have that here. No, this is a campground. We are at Muskegon Campground. Let's see how far I can show you. Yeah, we're all good. So this is the campfire in Muskegon, and we're having a good time.
A little sandy here. But...
It is sandy, and the sand here is quite dirty, so I did put some tennis shoes on, and Anna put her tennis shoes on. It's like the first thing we did when we got here. Switch out your shoes.
Dog
Because the dog, yeah, she dug a really big hole. Oh, you covered it up.
Yeah, I did.
She dug a big hole over here already, and she's been laying in it. You were joking? Can't suck. Come on. See, I believe everything you say.
We were watching a video about the fake restaurants in Iran. Which was kind of cool.
The what restaurants?
Like they don't have, like they have Burger King, they have Burger Queen.
I wasn't watching that though.
Oh.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It was this Australian guy that was visiting
I
Iran.
seen part of that. He looked like he had a good adventure. I have not been to Agwanak State Park. I haven't. Well, there's no N on the back of it. Nick. I haven't been to that one. Where is that one at?
I think it's in the central part of the state, isn't it?
Okay. That's funny. Hopefully no big rivers there and no threat of flash floods. Nope. We are good. You know, Michigan's pretty... Usually, I would say usually mild, but since we've had 2 tornadoes this year.
The only time we really have flooding,
yeah, not really,
is in the spring when the ice dams up on the river.
Yep.
And then it causes an ice dam, which then floods behind it.
And there's certain rivers that people know could flood, right? I mean, there's certain rivers that, like the Thornapple River by us and the Grand River. That comes by Grand Rapids.
Most of the rain comes through here and it's gone.
Yeah.
It runs right through real fast.
And we don't have like real dry soil. I think that makes a difference too.
We're in a basin.
So it just kind of soaks in. I hear that. Been praying for those people in Texas. That's absolutely awful. Hi, Barry. How are you doing, Barry? Good to see you. I wonder if I can make everybody moderators so you guys can like connect with each other. I might be able to do that. Let's make Barry a moderator. Did it work? Can I do that from my cell phone? I'm carefully touching the screen. I'm gonna make you guys moderators, and that way you guys can connect with each other's channels if you want to. Just don't do anything really strange, or you might find yourself unmodded. Your trekker friend is on the road doing live streams all the time. Yes, Andy, for sure. Isn't that great? I think he's got a great channel. He's doing so good, too. I'm definitely proud of him. It's on the river between Canada and Michigan. Nice sights. You watch the Freightliners go by. That's nice. You get to watch a lot of that stuff here, too. Certain sites you can see them go by. We couldn't get one of those sites, but we just kind of took what we could. We kind of had, what, a month's notice that my daughter had off of work, so.
She had supposedly the last week, and then it switched.
Yeah. Thank you, Barry, for stopping by. I appreciate that. It's always nice to see you. You've got a great channel, Barry. I hope that you're going to have a good week. Definitely proud of Backyard Trucker on his channel. It's doing so well. Hi, Rushing Wind Mountain. How you doing, Ruby? How was your 4th of July? Ruby's got a really cool channel. She does a lot of like ASMR of like the beans in her area. She had a deer follow her home the other day, a baby deer. I would have been tempted to keep the deer, but the mommy came back, so that's good. Oh, thanks, Barry. Appreciate that. And there's Backyard Trucker. He's got a really cool channel where he drives a semi. You probably all know him, but he drives a semi, and his channel is just growing so fast. You watched a doc about a teen throb from the 70s. Turned out to be the same age. I guess we were both better looking than those days. Yeah, I see. I don't think I was good looking at all when I was younger. I don't know. Maybe in high school. Okay, I had a pretty good body in high school. If I could have that body back, I'd be super happy. Ruby says, doing good. Hope you are too. Yes, we're doing great. I'm so happy to be out here with my daughter. It's very quiet on the mountain and other people's 4th video. Nice. It's so pretty out there, Ruby. You're so lucky. It sounds like the John Goodman actor. Andy's got a really cool voice, right? I love Andy's voice. I could just sit there and listen to it forever. He's got that real deep... He could do like good radio too, right? I think he'd have like a really good radio voice. It's called the Evergreen State. Oh, that is neat. Oh, it's so pretty. It reminds me we lived in Colorado, out in the mountain part though. We didn't live in the mountains, but we would visit the mountains almost every weekend, and it was so pretty because we would just take drives with the kids and go to like a really cool playground. The kids would have so much fun. I miss those days, you know that? Sometimes I wish I could go back in time. Here's the thing, I'm just looking around because I'm being nosy. But here's the thing. If you have a tent or you have a pop-up, I'm just realizing this, you have to have your privacy screen open to get any kind of ventilation to get cool.
Unless you have air conditioning.
Yeah. Back in the 1980s, you worked at a radio station for 3 years. You had 2 radio shows. Well, that makes it perfect, Canslaw. You're probably perfect at this then. It took me a long time to even go live, like a really long time.
Yeah.
And then Andy and I one day just ripped the Band-Aid off and we're like, we just need to do it. let's just go live. So now whenever we have a fire, we enjoy going live and talking to everybody. It's definitely fun. You know, it's kind of nice here because there's smoke. It's a nice breeze coming over the lake on Lake Michigan, so today was hot. I mean, once the clouds went away and the sun came out, it was pretty warm. But and now it's cooling off with that nice breeze.
But if you were right on the lake, it'd be like being sandblasted.
Yeah, and actually it was funny because there were kids swimming again when it was getting cold out.
Oh, it was over there?
Yes, again. You finally got a new AC. Your last one was defective. Oh, that's good, Cancel. I'm glad you got a new one. Oh, that's awful. You went through. Yeah, because it's hot there, isn't it? Oh, I can't even imagine. I hope you have a basement for those days. It's like a heat dome without AC, I bet. That sounds awful. Tudo, how are you? How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. And Barry says, I never did any outside camping. What is it like? It's wonderful, Barry. You should do it.
Depends if you're in a tent or a RV.
I do not recommend a tent, Barry. Don't tent it.
Degrees out.
Is Vegas Don your husband? No, my husband is John. And he doesn't really have a channel that he does. Well, I guess you have a channel that you have a couple shorts on. And here's the thing, he won't even share his shorts with me. I'm like, hey, come on, let me do the shorts too. No? You have to have a portable dual hose unit. It's nice and quiet. You're living in an apartment. Oh, yeah, that must have been really bad, Kingslaw. I can't imagine that. I'm so sorry that happened. Of course, it's got to go out on the hottest days, right? So camping, I would not recommend tent camping. I can't do it. I tried it and I cried. I cried a lot. It was a lot of crying. And then I broke my teapot. Well, it was the coffee pot. And then that was the end. I went and locked myself in my tent and just cried. I'm like, I want to go home. I want to go home right now. Are we having s'mores? Did we bring s'mores?
I don't think so.
I don't think we brought s'mores. And I only eat vegan s'mores, so I did eat a Peep the other day.
Yep.
And that was a normal marshmallow, so maybe I would just cheat a little bit. Maybe. If I had some chocolate in front of me, I might do it. You think I would look nice in his shorts? I've actually wore his shorts before, Cancel. Or you wore mine. I'm not sure what it was. Sometimes, you know. Hi, Henry Nelson. No, you wouldn't do the tent thing either. No, I'm very outdoorsy, but no.
I've done winter camping.
No way.
That's
I just can't do it, Barry.
It's a little chilly.
Yeah.
Sit out in the snow and have a fire.
See, I would be cold, and then I would just, I don't know. I just can't do it, Barry. I just can't do it. Thank you, Henry. And here's the thing. See, part of the reason I say this is because we had 4 kids. And so when you're a mom of 4 kids and you're trying to make dinner for 4 kids, and you literally, you have a thing for water, and you have a thing for everything, and then you can't leave anything sitting outside the tent because birds get it, raccoons get it, everything will get it. I mean, you could just turn your back and the birds will attack it. So it was just too much roughing it. It was too much work where I felt like it was not a vacation, right? You had a similar national holiday on July 1st, and it was Canada Day. Did you have a good Canada Day? Yes, Barry. You have alligators and crocodiles, and that is terrifying. Barry, oh my goodness. I can't imagine. And then sharks in the water, so, if you camp it, I would definitely get some kind of lodge. Like sometimes they have cabins. Or you can even, if you don't want to camp in a trailer, you can try a trailer by renting one too. They do have those around. Thank you, Tudo. I appreciate that. It was the 60th anniversary of your flag. Oh, that's neat. What was ours? 250, right?
249.
200. Are you sure? I thought it was 250.
That was the Army.
Oh, 250 for the Army.
Yep.
Oh, so the Army is actually older than the USA?
Yep.
Oh, that's neat.
So is I believe the Navy is.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, we watched that on TV. That was, I have to say, that was pretty cool. That was a cool day to see on TV. I can't imagine in life, because that would have been really hot, I'm sure. And all those people outside for that long. But at least in a trailer, you can go inside, put the air on. If you're really tired from swimming all day, you can take a nice nap in the air. And then before you make dinner, you can have a little rest. That's what we always seem to do too when we're on vacation. We'll go out, we'll explore all day long. We'll go hiking, we'll go sightseeing and look at history and do all kinds of stuff. And then we'll come back like late afternoon, and we usually have a short cat nap and a shower. And then we go out for dinner. And that's kind of what I like to do. So when you're camping, you can do the same thing. I'm just wondering if we should take the awning down because it is getting a little... One time it got really windy here and it ripped the awning right off the trailer. It is, yeah, it's no joke for real, for sure. There are people who do this outside camping in tents. No joke for me, yeah. There's a lot of tents actually here and pop-up trailers. And I remember, you know, after we tried the tent, I'm like, there ain't no way I'm doing it again. There's just, I'm not. And so I thought about getting a pop-up, but then my husband said, you know, a pop-up trailer is like a glorified tent. There really isn't much difference. And then I thought about it and I'm like, you know, you're right. So then we went and got a trailer. Ryan Reynolds, the Deadpool actor, received an Order of Canada. The ceremony, oh, that's cool. 4 blocks from your apartment. Oh, you didn't know about it, so you couldn't see it. Oh no, cancel. That would have been so cool. And thank you. Hit the like and the subscribe. Thank you. No, the mosquitoes aren't that bad. If you stay on the Lake Michigan lakeshore, they usually are not bad.
It's windy right now too, so
yes.
If it was dead air, they'd probably be bugging you.
See, I've never really been bugged too much on the lakeshore.
If it's hot and humid and buggy.
Yeah, I guess at night. It could be at night. If there's no wind.
There's about a 10-mile-an-hour breeze.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen one mosquito yet. So.
I have.
Well, I think you have sweet blood or something. I don't know. They don't bug me. Maybe they like the old blood. Oh, they're terrible over there? Oh, Ruby. Yeah, they're really bad at my house, too.
Yeah, we got a bug zapper going 24/7.
Yeah, I don't even shut the bug zapper off right now. It's so bad. And oddly, this year I have, what are those, horse flies?
Yeah.
The biting flies.
Yeah.
I have the 2 biggest welts, red welts on my legs for like, what, 2 weeks now? They're huge. They're going down now, but man, they bite so hard. They're just nasty little, and we've never had horse flies in our yard.
No, not really.
They're just awful. But mosquitoes, we live on a lake and there's always mosquitoes there. But if you sit out on the dock.
If you sit in the morning and it's so bad.
Yeah, the morning or on the dock. So when I go down to my garden, I go in the morning. Same here, and a bit nasty little things. Yes. Mosquitoes are nasty, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're one of those things, like, I don't like killing bugs because I feel bad.
Cool.
Like, I'll never purposely step on an ant or anything like that. And if it's not a creepy, hairy spider, I will get it and put it outside. No, if it's like a daddy longlegs or something similar, I'll just pick it up and bring it outside. But, like, if it's a hairy one, I ain't touching that. And I will hunt it down. Oh, there's a fine line for spiders. It's a yes or no. You have a welt for over a month on your arm. Those nasty, slow healing bites. See, yeah, you know what I mean. It's awful. The horse flies, those black flies literally take bites of your skin. Oh, that's probably why. I mean, the biggest, reddest things ever. It's horrible. Oh, Dennis says Horseflies will take a chunk of flesh when they bite. I hate them. And I didn't know that, but that's probably why they hurt so bad.
They always seem to want to go like at your ankles, too.
One went right up my shorts. Right up my shorts. And bit me.
You get one of those electric fly zappers.
I thought about getting one of those electric tennis rackets.
Yeah.
I totally need one.
Start whacking them.
Right? I didn't know that. That's so icky. It pussed and itched over nothing. The cream, it was horrible. Yes, it's bad. I haven't tried creams. I've just been so busy. I look at it and I try not to itch it. It's getting better now, but it was so itchy. It was so itchy. It's like one of those itchy, painful bites, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And they're nasty. They're like persistent. I'll walk really fast outside, but I've just learned don't go out there, especially when it starts getting warmer in the middle of the day. Hydrocortisone cream, polysporin, worked and very, very itchy. Yes, mine were itchy too, Caneslaw. It was awful. It was awful. And then I would itch without realizing it, and then it would hurt more. You guess the more you itch it, the more their germs spread. Well, that's probably why it was hurting so bad. Oh my goodness. And I didn't know that either. But that would make sense, because then it just welted up. How long will my fireplace last? Well, we've been going at it since dinner time. So we just keep putting wood on and adding more wood. And yeah, so we usually just go until we get tired and want to go to sleep. Or if it rains. Or if the wind bugs me.
Well, the wind will eat the wood up quickly.
Yeah, it will. I just don't like the sparks, because then you ruin your clothes. Sitting in a city park under the place. Cover picnic tables and fire pits. Yes, that is nice. Fire pits are nice. We have our picnic table under the awning, so that works out really good. I'll show you here, hold on. A little setup. Let's see, ooh, look at John's legs. Aren't those sexy? So there's our trailer. It's just like a bunkhouse travel trailer. It's about, I think about 10 years old now. I love the outdoor kitchen. I'll never buy another trailer that doesn't have that. I love this. And then we have a little grill over here. Just a portable grill. We just got that new this year, and that's really nice. And then another thing, when you camp, you need these mats. I recommend having these because if it rains, it keeps like the water and the dirt down. So if you ever camp, definitely invest in these mats and get the biggest ones you can find. So that's our little place. I'm gonna not itch myself next time that happens. No wonder that was hurting so bad. Oh, Arkansas, big Canadian goodies boxes. Oh, nice. He's supposed to receive it tomorrow. Oh, and open it on his channel live stream. Cancel. Oh, that's cool. You should drop like a link on your post. On your like community page, I think it's called. Is it called a community page? I'm not sure. But then we can follow and watch too. That's fun. He's a young fisherman. Thunderstruck. Is that word? Thunderstruck. That's cool. I'll have to check that out. That's really neat. That's going to be fun to watch him open the box. I'm not getting our neighbors in there, am I? I don't think
No.
so. No, I think I'm just missing them. I don't want to be like in your face. And Barry says he'll be right back. Okay, Barry. Thank you. Thunderstruck. To remember that one. It's like Thunderstruck, but it's Thunder. Because it's fun. Oh, you do watch Thunderstruck? That's neat, Dennis. Probably get them hooked on the rich. See, now I'm wondering how that tastes. The rich Canadian milk chocolate and ketchup chips. Gifts for him and his wife and his daughter. Oh, that was so nice, Canslaw. Easier said than done, even if you sleep. That's what was happening, Ruby. I caught myself itching in my sleep. And then I woke up and I'm like, ouch. I was itching in my sleep, Ruby. A German young fisherman. Oh, that's cool. He's gonna love that. That's so much fun. That is really neat. It's so nice, like YouTube is great. It's so nice to connect with people from all over the place, right? That's what I love. It's just so much fun. I'm definitely thankful. I'm just super thankful to know everybody that I know. There's so many channels and great conversations to be had. Oh, his wife has a crochet channel. I bet I follow her then. I follow a lot of crochet channels. I used to crochet. I would like to actually do it again, especially in the winter. There's something about just relaxing, watching TV and crocheting. I miss doing that. Maybe if I had a project. You sent Brian in Florida last year 15 Canadian goodie boxes. Oh, Brian is spoiled, I think. I think you spoiled him. Julie is his wife. I'm not sure. And see, I might not even know of their specific names. And Ruby says, haha. Yep, happens to me last week. Oh, I hate bites. I absolutely hate them. I couldn't believe how bad that welted up, though. Especially the one on the front of my leg. It was huge. And it was right by a scar. I had like a mole taken off, and it was right by that scar. And I'm like, that tissue right there is so sensitive anyway. Oh my goodness. You can drop his link in here if you want to, Canslaw. I do not mind. It was nice for Brian of Integrity Metal Detecting, based in Tampa. Oh, nice. I bet it's hot down there. To visit me and their friends on his trip 3 weeks ago. I remember that. It sounds like you guys had a lot of fun. He had a lot of fun here in Canada. That was so nice of you to host him for a while. Oh, I bet you guys had a lot of fun. Did you guys metal detect and stuff together? That'd be fun to metal tech with friends. Andy and I did it once in the back 40, but we didn't find much. We found like some coins. They weren't old or anything, but we did find some money. You know, and just some different little things, but nothing real cool. All the Canadians treated him like royalty. Your American friend. Oh, that's good. That's so nice. When we visited Canada too, our friends were so nice to us when we visited for a little bit. We had a nice lunch with them. Yeah, they were really nice too. I couldn't believe how busy though. What town was that at?
Toronto.
Toronto is so busy. I could have never imagined, because, you know, Grand Rapids is a pretty big town, but Toronto is just out of this world to me. It's bigger than anything I could have ever dreamed. Cancel says, look at my channel, all the videos with Brian detecting on my channel. Okay, cool. Oh, that's so nice you guys did that together. Oh, you were born and raised in Toronto. Oh my goodness. Cancel. It's huge. Oh my goodness, it's so big. And there was so many lanes of traffic, and then the traffic was backed up. You really have to have some patience to live there, I think. And then we went to the mall, and I'm like, this was the biggest mall I've ever seen in my life.
It was busy.
It was busy, and we had a very nice dinner, but it seems like the wait was like, what, an hour to get in?
Yeah, they had reservations.
And they had
too.
reservations. Yeah, it was so big, and the place was just packed. I don't think I've ever seen so many people in my life. Do we have anywhere? I mean, Atlanta is very big like that, I guess, but nothing compares to Toronto to me. I don't think I've ever been in a busy place like that.
Yeah, I've been to Chicago and everything.
Check out Brian's channel, Integrity Metal Detecting. He would appreciate your support too. Definitely. Definitely. And I might already be following him too. I follow a lot of metal detectors. I might not even realize it. Usually if I see a live, I'll go on there and watch a live. Gracie Cat wants in from the balcony. Aww. She likes to go outside. She sounds like a cute kitty. I'm surprised. We came out here with Andy a couple weeks ago, and there are so many pieces of wood. Like, it was pretty full of wood back there because they cut down some trees, and it's almost all picked through. Don't hurt yourself.
Burn through that. Oh.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Backyard Trucker says, how's it going? It's nice and relaxing. Andy, it's been really relaxing. How's your night going? I want to hear about your night. How's truck driving? So Andy had, I think, 15 stops around Indianapolis. And that sounds like a lot. And it's really humid today, so hopefully it's going okay, Andy. I opened this energy drink, but I don't know if I really want to finish this. Andy is tired. I bet you are. And it's going to rain soon. Well, that should cool it off probably a little bit at least. It's so funny because it was in the 90s at our house. And then we got here and it was 65 for a while. And then it went back up. At least it's not snowing anytime. Oh, I hope not, Kanslaw. I don't want snow. John loves the snow, but no. I'm not a snow girl. I tend to hibernate in the winter. Yeah. And I don't like driving in the snow. I become like a hermit. You love the fireplace during the summer, especially at night. Isn't it nice? We usually, when we're camping or even at home, but mostly camping, we'll just sit out until we're ready to go to bed. And then we'll just hit the hay. I think my daughter's probably already sleeping. Oh, it's Julie Crochets, Dennis says. I'll check that out, Dennis. Thank you. And you guys can drop your links if you want to. Like, feel free to do that anytime. Or connect to other people. Oh, it's so relaxing. It's just, there's nothing like summertime and a nice campfire. My son is coming out, probably with his girlfriend tomorrow. Check out the latest video on your beautiful 3-year-old. Oh, Gracie Cat. Okay, that sounds good. Aw. Yeah, I need to watch that for sure, because then I have an idea what she looks like, so now I'm wondering. She sounds so cute. It made me nervous though, because we're by a spigot, so we sit here and we just sometimes will watch people. But these kids came down, like teenagers, on their skateboards. And I'm thinking, what are they doing? Because they had a big jug of water, and I'm like, oh, they are not gonna really skateboard that huge jug of water back to their campsite, are they? They tried, and they decided, and I was so happy when they were like, okay, we cannot skateboard with a big thing of water, and I'm like, thank goodness. So they ended up putting it on their skateboard and then rolling it back, and I'm like, okay, that's actually pretty smart. Good job, kids. And thank you, Andy. I appreciate that. She is now making biscuits on your tummy. Oh, her nails. You gotta let her make the biscuits though, Kanslaw. Isn't that cute when they do that? Oh my goodness. My cat isn't quite at that point, but if I have, he likes this blanket, and it's white with red corgis, red Christmas corgis. And I think he likes the color red because he'll sit on that and he'll do that. Sometimes he'll make biscuits, but he was a barn cat, and I don't know, he's just not like real affectionate yet, but hopefully someday he's getting better. Andy had him for a little bit. I think Andy taught him how to be a good cuddler. So it seems to have helped a little bit, or he like appreciated being home and he was just so happy. I don't know. But he is cuddling a little bit better. But if I bring that blanket out, he'll watch me and come and cuddle. And hopefully someday he'll be a cuddle boy. They're so sweet. Aren't kitties like little precious gifts from heaven? Your little cat, it's like other cats, but you've noticed the same daily rituals. Yes, every day. They take the same routes. Yes. Either outside or in your home. Cancel. That is so true. It is so true. Isn't that funny? I mean, I can tell you exactly what Tommy's gonna do. I come down the steps and he'll sit there like halfway up and watch me. And then he'll come right up to me, and I always pick him up. He loves to be held in the morning. He'll cry about all his grievances from the night. It's so funny. He goes outside with the dog. Take the dog out, take the cat out. And he like tries to direct me which way to go with his arms. It's so cute. And yeah, he's been an escape artist this weekend. He's been real naughty. And then he knows, like, we'll talk for a minute, cry, and then I feed him his breakfast. And he's such a good kitty. And after that, he will rest. He'll stretch out for a while. And then at night, when he gets his night-night treats, we kind of have the same kind of ritual. And then he will, when I bring him in the house, he heads right for the kitchen. He just runs. He beelines straight through the dining room into the kitchen. It's so funny. Every night, jumps on bed, all by your head for 5 minutes, and then jump off, hit the litter box, and then back on the foot of your bed. Oh, jumps on her kitty pillow. Same routine every single night. Oh, that's so sweet. I had a kitty that slept by my head for a while, but I've lost my kitty. Oh, he's been gone, I think, since September. I sure do miss him. It's so hard. It is so hard. Even yesterday, I got really sad again. I'm like, oh, I miss my cat so bad. Sometimes there's just those moments, right? But they become such a part of your family, especially when it's a routine like that. This cat I don't allow to sleep upstairs, but the other one did. It is weird. Why do they do that? I don't know. It is weird. But if you think about it, we're doing the same ritual too, pretty much, right? So, yeah, it is funny. They do the exact same thing. It is so funny. But we kind of play along with that, right? I know he wants his can for his breakfast every morning, so he gets it. Every night he gets his night-night treats. All I have to say is, you want your night-night? And he just perks right up and runs to me. And he will be at the back door before the dog. I usually have to coax the dog outside. The cat is ready to go. He just stands there and waits. It's so cute. You had one before Gracie died. Oh, you found in the closet. Oh. You had her since she was a kitten. You're 63 and were devastated. Cried for weeks. Yes. That was like my first cat. Oh, man, that hit me hard. That hit me so hard because I had her like since high school. How old was she? About 16 and a half, I think. Oh, I just,
Yeah.
she went through all those changes in my life, like high school and, a divorce and being single again. Like, shoot, that cat was there for all of it. Having kids.
Traveling out to Colorado.
Yeah, moved out to Colorado with her.
Back.
Oh, she was just like my companion, right? That was hard. I did the same thing, Cancel. And actually, my cat, believe it or not, is the reason why I got started in genealogy. I sat there and I cried so hard, the neighbors probably heard me. And I prayed. I prayed so hard to just give me something to do where I would stop crying. And I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what, or I just thought, what can I do where I can stop crying? And then one day I was praying and crying and crying, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna do family history. And that's how I got started, because I was crying so hard about my cat. I prayed and prayed, and finally I'm like, okay. I probably should have started my channel with that, because it's just like a big part of my life. What adventures are you gonna do on this week? Well, I said to my daughter, I said, so how many antique shops do you want to go browsing through? And she looked at me like horrified. And she goes, none. I said, I knew you were going to say that. So I guess we're going to do whatever she wants to do. And did you just drop something? I heard something clink on the floor. Was it keys? I think you just dropped keys on the floor.
On the ground?
Yeah, look straight down. Is that keys?
Yeah.
Okay. So whatever she wants to do, she works so hard, and I'm just glad she has a couple days off where we can enjoy her for a while. Never had a pet before. You lucked out with Gracie Cat from Quebec. The SPCA, oh, that's so nice. She is a bundle of joy. Real men, yeah. Yeah, I know, but they become part of your family, right? Oh, it's awful. But you know what? We're giving them good lives, Canslaw, right? Hi, Allison. Yes, we love our fur babies, right, Ruby? For sure. For sure. I couldn't have even imagined. I remember when I first got pregnant, I'm like, there's no way. Could I love my kid as much as I love my cat? Which, of course, you do. But it was hard to imagine because I just loved my cat so much. And Manny, I think he was about 24 years old when he died recently. And oh, that's just hard. We didn't have him his whole life, but we had him for quite a while. Oh, you're giving away a 200th subscriber, a real jar of Canadian maple syrup. Oh my goodness. That is fun. There's actually nothing better than Canadian maple syrup. It is so good. I don't know, do we still have some of that? No, I don't think so. I think we ate it all. How you doing, Allison? Allison's got a cool channel, and I've been learning a lot about rocks, and I've always wondered about rocks, you know, when I'm selling stuff. I need to do some more learning, because that would be really helpful. 'Cause when I look at these things that I buy, sometimes I'm like, I have no clue. You just dropped something else on the floor.
Yeah. Table.
Well, I brought one here for you. So Jonathan broke my favorite chair, you guys. We've already got a broken tire and a broken chair so far. Oh my goodness. And then he broke it and then couldn't get back up.
Oh, bring the high-low.
And Allison says, absolutely, Jody. I appreciate your channel because I'm learning some stuff. And I love the rocks, especially the ones that when you turn them, they're kind of iridescent and they glow. It's so cool. You had a prize at your 100th. Oh, but the lady who won never got back to you. So you're carrying it over and we'll include it in the bag of ketchup chips. There you go. Yeah, sometimes people don't get back to you. I've had that too when you have giveaways. I had some on my other channel. And I've learned, like, shipping to Canada is really expensive. It was like, what, $25 to ship a book? Why is it so expensive? I guess I've never known that because I've always used eBay's global shipping, so I've never really paid attention. Maybe you should have bought something for me and then I could have changed the address. We've done that before.
Piece of paper?
Yep, you bought a piece of paper from me for 99 cents. I should have done that again, but I was kind of in a hurry to get it done. The other Americans like Brian who calls the ground the floor. Oh, really? I don't even know. I didn't notice that. You call it the ground, and I call it the floor. Huh. Yeah.
I call it the ground, too.
Do you call it the ground?
Yeah.
I guess I say floor.
If you're in the house, yeah, it's the floor. But
I mean,
outside,
that does make
it's the
sense.
ground.
Cane saw that does make sense. That you would call it the ground, and inside would be the floor?
Yeah.
I don't know. Why do so many Americans call it the ground? The floor? I've never thought about that.
I've never called it outside the floor.
There's stuff over there in Canada where you guys call it different things too. And especially in the UK. I got myself in so much trouble, Caneslaw. I'm not going to repeat what I said. Because I had to delete it and I didn't know what I was doing. And then I realized I'm not going to do this anymore either. I used to thank people for being a member. And then some people have really strange channel names. And I said the channel name and not knowing that that was a slang in the UK that I was saying. And somebody said, are you aware of what you're saying? And I'm like, no, let me look it up. And then I got back to them. I said, oh no, thank you for telling me. I was mortified. Not you were Brian the floor. That's funny. I've never noticed that. There's foods that are different, called different names too, though.
Well, we call it like grade 1, grade 2.
Oh yeah, where we call it
first grade.
Yeah, first grade, second grade. You guys call them grade
1, grade 2.
Yeah, that's different.
They do that in the UK too.
You know, the people with the UK though, I mean, they came, you know, I would think that would be the correct way to say it, but I don't know. An umbrella is a brolly. An elevator is a lift.
Truck is a lorry.
Huh, really? Interesting. I didn't know that either. Interesting. I know with the UK too, like the trunk is the bonnet or something.
Cookies and biscuit.
The bachelor pasta. Ooh, that sounds good. You know, anytime people start talking about food, though, I get hungry. I don't know what it is to talk about food. Eavesdroves, not roofs. You say eavesdroves. I've never heard of that one, Canslaw. They're roofs over here. Sean, what are you doing?
Trying to get it going.
Oh, it's really dark. Yeah, you need to get it going. I can grab some more sticks.
I'll go. Let's give it a little air. Get a plate. No.
Yeah, something.
Oh, no.
Your first attempt at YouTube making supper. That sounds fun. I love to watch like the cooking stuff. Canadian Family Life, I watch her a lot too. And she is always making good, like just normal food, you know, like easy to make things, and they always look so yummy. And sometimes I'll cook them myself. And she's always got good recipes over there too. Good stuff going on. It's fun to try new things, you know, and like I used to get magazines with like recipes for different ideas, but now I don't get that. But it gave you some good ideas of just some fresh things. And nowadays you've got YouTube and you've got like Facebook, which is nice. Check out the hilarious ladies recipes for homemade water soup and 10 easy steps. It's hilarious. Sounds good. I like the funny ones. I laugh so hard. I've been seeing a lot of them on Facebook. They're just hilarious. Hilarious. Oh my goodness. One lady was like a mom and she was just trying to get dinner out. I was laughing so hard yesterday. She's just like, you do this and then you do that. It was so cute. I'm not always metal detecting, so looking for new content ideas for your channel. I think cooking is great, and you know what, Gainslaw? People watch the cooking stuff. I've noticed like the cooking channels, some of them are just huge. And you don't need anything fancy. I know there's some people that, you know, they've got beautiful kitchens and they use beautiful items, but you know, just the normal everyday people, their channels are huge and they just make things that you can make. Everybody has, you know, like easy things. And those channels seem to do really well. Especially if like everybody has that stuff usually available. It makes me, now I want to do some cooking. I think that'd be fun. I did a really, last year I did a Vlogmas and I made I almost want to delete that. I was just in a hurry and I had to make this dessert and I had like 10 minutes to do it and I'm trying to get out the door and oh my word, I was stressed out. And I'm just trying to quick and I'm slapping this dessert together and I thought, you know, this did not look very nice. But it was a super easy dessert that anybody could make and it tasted really good. What was it? I don't even remember what it was.
Like banana pudding or something.
Banana pudding. I think it had like vanilla wafers in it. It was delicious. 15-year-old boy, very popular, washing his laundry in the washing machine. How boring, but very popular. You know what's so funny, Kingslaw? I was watching a channel yesterday, believe it or not. This was like last night. I was tired, and a lot of times when I'm tired, I'll sit on the couch at night and I'll just scroll through channels. And this person was doing their wash. And I said to him, somehow this is very relaxing And it was the one where you could see the wash as it was going around, you know, the nice ones with the window in the front. And I'm like, this is so relaxing. I actually like watching this. That's so funny that you said that. I was watching that last night and I'm like, yeah, I actually like watching this. But John just bought me a washer and it's like clear on the top. And it's the nicest washer I've ever had. And it's a top loader, but I can see the stuff and I find myself just sitting there watching the laundry. It's so weird. I know it's weird. I'll sit there and watch it for a while. Thing works so good. Oh my goodness. I'm so thankful for that washing machine. Our last washer, the middle did not, is it called oscillate where it turns?
Mm-hmm.
It didn't turn in the middle. It would just kind of sway it gently back and forth. Well, I need clothes to get clean. I hated that thing. But this one, it actually moves in the middle. And it's brilliant. It's so good. It's just like the old-fashioned ones.
The other one, I don't know what was wrong with it, but it was like scraping metal and it's like, what the heck?
Yeah, I don't know. And that thing wasn't very old either.
No.
It was not that old. I just bought it a couple years ago.
It was really well.
I was not happy with that. Scroll through the live stream often. There are some real odd live streams people out there, right, Kingslaw? For sure, for sure. Oh, but not me. You're normal. Top 10 YouTubers. Oh, Kingslaw, thank you. Thank you so much. And Vegas Matt, Vegas Slots. I'm subbed to one of the Vegas channels on my other channel. And he does like a lot of live streams and walks through Vegas. It's pretty amazing. The night, like if you like a lot of people, I can see why people go and have vacations there, you know, just to have fun. But they have a lot of good restaurants there. Just amazing stuff. I'm not like a gambler or anything, so you wouldn't find me like doing that kind of stuff, but it'd be cool to like see different things or the shows or visit fancy restaurants. I'd like that. I appreciate that though, Canslaw. You made my day. Thank you. This morning you found a guy from Ireland. Oh, yeah, that's sad. That is sad. Yeah, that is sad. Sometimes you come across stuff like that. It's like, oh man. We have seen some strange stuff though, right, John, on some live streams. You know what though, Cancel? One of the really big popular channels I seen one time was this girl who had kitty ears on, like for Halloween, and she was eating cereal. She had so many views. She was just sitting there eating her cereal in the morning, wearing kitty ears, and she had so many followers. People like to watch that. That's just a tip. If you want to wear kitty ears, you could like sit there with your kitty. Oh yeah, see, that is bad, right? I know. I know it. You can notice like I'm trying not to say those words because like on my other channel I probably have said stuff and then I get a little YouTube warning. Oh, you subbed to him. Oh, that's so good. Hope you can make 200 goals soon. Nice, Caneslaw. I'm sure you will. You know, the metal detecting community is huge. It's absolutely huge. And if you go onto them, like when they're live, a lot of times they'll sub to each other. You know, and that way you can grow faster too. Those Silent Hill scary AI videos are weird. Crumb Hill, very strange. AI creatures. So cool. I don't think I've seen that. Isn't there a movie Silent Hill though?
Yeah.
It seems like it was like real dark and scary. You know, it's a little scary to me some of these AI videos cancel because are we really gonna know what's real someday? That's my concern. Are things gonna be like, you know, because I've noticed it's gotten so good with some of the AIs
Just assume everything's AI.
that I've seen like celebrities, but I know it's not real, right? It's not real. And I don't know how they're doing this, but you know, I like AI a little bit for like, you know, creating like a picture you want to create or something, but the video part of it kind of is scary. You know, there's a lot of stuff on the internet that I've been seeing, and it's like not real. This is not that celebrity. They would never endorse this kind of stuff or say these kind of things, you know. And you can tell by the way they're moving, and even like their voice is a little off. You know, like they'll be like totally monotone, and you can tell it's an AI. AI music is taking over on the news. Yeah, I wish I kind of knew how to do the AI music, but I have no clue on that one. I'm not sure how they do it. I've heard some channels make their own, like, channel music, and I think that'd be really fun to do, like, a trailer, but I have no clue. I've heard some people do it, and I think it's great. I've noticed some of our friends have, like, little. I don't know how to do that. Cansaw, do you know how to do that kind of stuff? Are you good at AI? I'm not sure if. I assume it's some kind of app, though, right? It's not like a Canva thing, I don't think.
I think you just type in what you want it to say, and then it kind of puts it all together for you with your music.
Are they doing that on or like an app?
It's probably some special app.
I've noticed that too on the news. They have like some special songs or what is that channel that you watch all the time? Steve Bannon. I know that channel it had some kind of special thing one night. But I think that's interesting. Hate when you record a video and there is music playing in the distant background and you get dinged. Yes, right, for a copyright. And YouTube threatens to delete your video. I've had, you know, I hate that cancel because I've done a couple videos and they say they're okay. And I've gotten these songs from usually Canva, but I just know I can't trust the music I'm taking from Canva now. And a lot of times, what I'll do to try it out is just make a quick little short or something of that music, and I'll, you know, just add whatever music to some kind of short little video. And then I upload it to see if it works or not because they don't always work, even though they say they're free and they're royalty free. So I haven't been using Canva for music because I just don't trust that anymore. And I have some videos that probably have no sound on it anymore because I had to delete the sound. Oh no, a woman had her wedding videos deleted because of copyright. Oh no. That's awful. Now, YouTube does give you a choice to go in there and edit and take the music out. They've been doing that for the last couple years, which is nice. At least you have the option to take it out of there so you don't get a strike.
Make it private, right?
Y'all have a great night and enjoy the fire. But thank you, Ruby. Thank you for stopping in for a while. Need to take care of stuff before it gets dark. Yes. I always do like probably an hour of chores before I go to bed. Before I actually get in bed, it's probably like an hour. Have a great night and have a great week, Ruby. Thank you for stopping in. Music in the background. Got a home computer. Just the phone. There's a lot of stuff you can do from your phone. It's pretty cool. For my phone, if I do any kind of movie stuff, I use iMovie on my phone. What? Oh no. You just hazed a skunk out of your yard, Lapew. Oh no. Oh, Allison. Skunks are the worst. That is actually why I do not tent camp too, is because that night I stayed in a tent. I opened up the little thing, the zipper, to see what was outside because I was frightened, and a skunk sprayed me in the face. So, CapCut is free editing program in the US, but not here in Canada. Oh, really? It's $59 a month. Yeah, a lot of people use CapCut. I wish I knew how to use that, but I don't. You chased him with... Did you get sprayed? Allison, did you get sprayed? I would think that we would spray you if you were chasing them. Joe says, ain't you gotta go to work tomorrow? Why are you up so late? Well, no.
Vacation.
It's called vacation, Joe, and we're actually all on vacation. Kids are on vacation. We are taking some time off. So nope, we don't have to work. Allison says, oh no, Jody, yes, it was bad. And Dennis says, I use InShoot, and that's free. Okay, that's a great tip, Dennis. InShoot is free. I like free, and I'll only use free, honestly. For editing, I just feel like there's so many good editing programs out there that, yeah, there's no way I would pay for editing. I use DaVinci Resolve. And I think it's, I mean, I don't know. I think it's really basic. And CapCut, I love to see some of the editing coming out of CapCut. But I've tried to use it and I'm like so foreign to it. And I don't know if it's just I've been using DaVinci and that's what I know. And I don't know CapCut. People say it's really easy to learn, but every time I get on there, I'm like, I have no idea what to do. Allison, make some extra money to bottle that skunk as new ladies. Oh no. I'll do a Allison skunk. I don't think that would work out. But I can see, actually, I can see using that smell for like gardens. Because I think it would probably scare off like raccoons and bunnies, probably. CapCut is hard to understand. Thank you, Cancel. I don't know how to use it. I even been trying to like, I don't know what it is with me, but I cannot learn it.
Well, you didn't know how to use DaVinci Resolve either.
I didn't.
Watched a lot of videos.
Actually, I watched NC Picker had a video on how to basic edit with DaVinci Resolve because it's free.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, okay, and I did step by step, and that's actually how I learned how to use DaVinci Resolve. And obviously,
Well,
if I want to know something, I Google it,
Yeah,
and I still do that. I Google everything.
you had a little bit of knowledge of Photoshop and Lightroom.
Yeah, I mean, I knew how to use Adobe already, but yeah, if I were to upgrade like to Adobe Premiere, I might want to do that someday. But yeah, CapCut is hard. I don't know. He didn't spray me, so no stinky stinker. You are lucky, Allison. I am surprised. I'm surprised he did not spray you. Oh, Andy says, night everyone, 5 a.m. is gonna be early. Okay, take care, Andy. I appreciate you watching and sleep really good. And Andy, lock your doors. Make sure to lock your doors. Every night Andy works, I tell him to lock his doors. He probably gets sick of it. I use CapCut, but you pay to have the pro mode. You do like it. That is cool. I'm envious of that. Who is that? Storage Stacker Mark.
Mm-hmm.
He uses CapCut. And his editing
Well,
skills
CapCut is
are out of this world. They're so good. And I'm like, I
CapCut
wish I
is
knew how to do it.
CapCut and TikTok are like the same company.
Okay.
So right now, TikTok is still up in the air until they get sold.
Okay.
So they could disappear,
The CapCut could disappear.
depending how it all plays out with TikTok.
Storage Stacker is so amazing with his editing. And I feel like, why can't I just learn this? But I don't know. I don't know. I've tried. Maybe if I watch a video. Allison, do a how-to for me. I mean, the stuff he does on there, I'm like, that is so cool.
But he uses AI too.
He does. He does. Now, that's the only thing I did on CapCut, Allison. I used AI to make a little short video, like a short part of a video. And I think that's the only thing I learned. Oh, hi, Ryan. Jesus loves you. Yes, thank you, Ryan. Oh, Allison, thank you. You do great editing. You like my style? Thank you, Allison. I feel like it's so basic, though. And I feel like there's stuff that I really want to do in my mind, but I don't know how, you know. Like my words are like a big word. I would love like a big phrase to like come in and fade in and then fade out, but I have no idea. I love the editing on Storage Stacker though. It's so cool. I'm very envious of Mark. Maybe someday. One thing I'm trying to learn too is StreamYard. I've used it a few times, and Andy's been nice enough to let me practice on him with StreamYard. But
You gotta use it from the computer.
yep, I have to use it from the computer. And you know, I think there's so much to learn there too yet. Very much so. Enjoy the little bits of genius comedy. Oh, and your mix into your videos. I like your sense of humor too, Allison. I really liked at the end of the video when you put like your out clips in. I was laughing so hard because I wasn't expecting that. I was just dying laughing. It was so funny. Oh, because you're so sweet, and then you put that in the end, and I'm like, that is hilarious, and that's like, honestly, probably. Oh, I'm sure that's how everybody is when things aren't quite going right. You have some bloopers. That's so cute. I love that. I was laughing. So funny. Oh, I love that you kept that in there. That's so cool. Oh my goodness. I have to say, this camping trip has been pretty funny. Just sitting out here watching people, too. It's just. I almost wish I could record things, but I think it'd be a little rude to record people here. They'd probably get mad, but I see so many funny things here. But that's kind of like when we camp in general, when we're just sitting there relaxing in the chair, you know, and just kind of watching people go by. We see the strangest things sometimes. But I guess it makes everybody unique, right? John, did your phone ever charge with that brick that you have?
Still 10%.
It's still at 10%.
Yeah, that's 100% charged.
It's 100%?
Yep.
Okay, then you should give me the cord. And you can share the power.
You can take it then too.
Okay, hold on. I gotta see though. Wait, can I see? Okay, I'm gonna move back a little bit. It's getting a little warm. Ooh, somebody's got some cool blue lights over there. You can't really see it so well. That is neat. I like those. Are they LED or like Christmas lights? It's probably LED. I noticed in some of the new trailers they have like really cool lighting on the inside, like blue lights at night. I guess we have blue lights outside I guess I didn't think about that. But those new modern trailers, it's like, oh, I don't have that. I don't have that. It's so nice. Oh. It was really tempting to buy one, but it's like, I don't know if you have to have a trailer really like 10 years to really justify buying one. And I thought, I don't know if I want to do this another 10 years. I'm not sure. I don't know. See, how old would you be in 10 years? 5?
66.
66 years old. Yeah, that's old, honey. Oh my goodness. I should not drink any more of this energy drink tonight because I'm going to be up all night. I'm not even remotely tired. And usually by 11 o'clock, I'm like starting to get real exhausted. So, Jonathan, what are we doing tomorrow?
I'm gonna get a tire
Oh,
repair.
yeah, tire repair. And then one of my kids is coming out at some point. So, let's see. So, if I go to the beach, I can always say I'm at the beach or leave a key somewhere. Usually he comes and finds us over somewhere, though. So that'll be nice to see him. We've got a big stack of mail for him. What's everybody doing this week? Is anybody doing anything special? I keep thinking it's the weekend, but it's not the weekend anymore. Tomorrow is Monday. I hope I didn't have to ship anything. I'm panicking a little bit right now because did I sell anything? Oh no. I know I turned my store off. Oh dear. I hope I turned my store off in time or I didn't sell anything. I don't think I did. I think I turned it off in time. I'm kind of panicking a little bit though. Usually Monday is like a big shipping day. I think I turned it off though. Hopefully. Oh, it's so nice. Sitting by the fire. It's quiet. Hopefully I'm not. Am I keeping the neighbors up? Do you think? Am I too loud?
Maybe. I don't think so.
Okay. Hopefully I'm not too
Somebody
loud.
comes over here and bitches, yeah.
Yeah, then I'll definitely be like, okay, sorry. I'll turn it off. The only reason I kind of am questioning myself is because they're in a little pop-up, so I know it's not like a trailer and they probably can hear every little thing, so hopefully I'm not bugging them. But I figure I'll just keep going and whoever wants to stop in, I'll keep my hours going. What are you looking at over there? What is that? You should look at like stuff to do in Muskegon.
Yeah.
Well, today we could have walked the lighthouse, but it's been a red flag. There's a lot of, if I had a second device, I could almost just keep like a tablet running or something cheap that isn't like expensive and just keep it running out here for watch hours. You could just keep it going 24 hours a day or 12 hours, I guess. 12 hours. And then you got to restart it. I forgot to bring a nice book. Did you bring any books out here with you?
I'm sure I have one.
I usually bring like a nice.
I think you have one in there too.
Do I? I really like the history kind of books. I enjoy reading those at night on the beach. Is the weather supposed to be pretty good tomorrow or not?
Yeah, cooler.
Is it like beach day weather or not really?
77.
Okay, I can sit on the beach at 70. I mean, you can always wear like a cover up too, you
Well,
know?
actually, that's right now. Tomorrow's Monday, so 80.
Okay, 80 is good. Is it 77 right now? Really?
It's just
I put a sweatshirt on. I was
60,
cold.
67.
Okay, 67 makes more
It'll be
sense.
77 at 11 o'clock tomorrow.
I would say it's pleasant sleeping weather. You got a little breeze. It's cool.
It'll be cold tomorrow night in the 50s.
Here, I'm gonna put, let's see. I don't want to drink any more energy drink. I'm gonna put this away. I can haul it out tomorrow. Ooh, it feels good. It's nice and warm. I'm just gonna sit here and relax. Oh, you think we have good fires? I think so too. I like to just relax. I don't have quite as many people on this channel as my other one, but you know, I just need the hours, so it's like I'm gonna go on this channel, but yeah. The funny thing is my other channel, it was so weird. Today within an hour I lost like 4 subscribers. Every time I kept looking, it's really odd. Isn't that strange? It's really funny, like sometimes I'll upload a video and like after it's done I'll lose a subscriber and I'm like, oh man, what did I do wrong? Sometimes I always wonder, like, did I offend anybody? I hope not. The funny thing is, too, on the other channel, I always have somebody, like, and I'll usually delete it, but there's always somebody that will tell me off about reselling. And I'm like, oh man. Especially on the shorts. And I'm not saying like these people are wrong either. It's like, yeah, I kind of understand that, but we didn't have to say it that way. It sounds like somebody's still having fireworks.
Mhm.
What is the firework rule? Is it to the 4th of July or is it after? I mean, I don't care, but I think you can do it before, right?
Yeah, I think it starts the 29th of June or something.
Okay, so the 29th of June and
Probably
then,
goes through tonight.
okay. Consider it a compliment, really? You think so? That's how you know you're successful, when the trolls arrive. Allison, I must be very successful sometimes. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I've gone live too and it's like delete, delete, delete. Oh no, delete. Especially at night, I think sometimes kids will get on, you know, and they're probably living in somebody's basement somewhere, and you know, it's like, oh man, some of the things people say. And I think you have to have really thick skin to be on YouTube because there's a lot of stuff that can get said. A lot. A lot. Even like personal stuff, you know. And I'm definitely not perfect whatsoever. I don't look perfect. I don't sound perfect. I don't know everything, you know. But I just enjoy hanging out with people, so. Now, what is the brick life on, what does that say?
7.
7%? Okay, I'm good. My phone is actually 3/4 charged already. That's how fast that brick works. Now, the thing is, I gotta charge the brick tonight. And I didn't bring the brick cord, so this will be interesting. I'll have to see what kind of cord you have in your stash. Because I think normal cords will work, right?
Mhm.
But not the iPhone cord. Consider a compliment. Oh, that's so
You got
funny.
another brick in there too, though, in your backpack.
Okay. These bricks are like the best thing ever if you're out and about and you need to charge your phone. Oh my goodness, I always keep one in my backpack. They're so good. And I was especially thankful when we lost power for 3 days to have the brick, and you can charge that in the car, you know, and keep your phone going. I've learned to always store water though. You need to store water for the power outages. That was one thing that we did not do.
You gotta get a bigger generator to run your well pump.
Can you actually get a generator? How do you get a generator to run a well though?
You get a transfer switch and then.
That sounds complicated. Is it expensive?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear how he said that? Yeah. I'm sure it is expensive.
Well one's on 220, so you
Okay.
have to have a generator that can give you 220.
Okay.
The little one we have only goes 120 or 110.
Well, it powers like a fan, a light, the refrigerator.
The freezer.
Oh, it does. Yeah, it does. Okay, it does a freezer too, and that's.
The TV.
Yeah, you have a TV going, and then I unhook the fan usually to do the coffee pot. But I mean, it gives you, I guess, what you absolutely need, you know. I just know that we don't want to lose everything in our freezer and our fridge again. That was really bad. I mean, I can't imagine how much money I threw away after that power outage. Like, the generator pays for itself.
Yeah, I mean, when I
Definitely.
bought that thing, it was like 260
Yeah.
bucks.
I threw way more away out of the freezer and just, you think about it, like, you don't realize that when you open your fridge every day probably, but you got ketchup, I've got like 10 different salad dressings so I don't get bored, and you gotta throw them all away. It's like, oh my goodness, that's so much money. And all the meat. I tried to fit as much as I could into a huge, like, cooler, but then you had to keep buying, there was only a cooler worth I could save. It's such a nice, crisp night here, though, on the lake. But I don't see any stars because it's all cloudy. It'd be really cool to camp when you can see, like, the northern lights. That would be neat.
Yep. Go UP.
We have seen some really crazy stuff camping, though, at night in the sky. I don't know if anybody watches the sky. We've definitely seen some strange things at night in the sky.
Seen Starlink going across the sky. That was kind of weird.
We've seen some strange, fast things moving with lights. But yeah, if you go way up north Michigan, you can see a lot better. Like, the stars are there's so many more stars up there.
Well, it's just
I love
darker.
I love watching the stars.
See, even around here, it's just kind of lit up because of the city around us.
I think it's because it's just a cloudy day. And it probably just, I don't know if you can see that on there. No, yeah, a little bit. It's just cloudy today. The funny thing is when I look through my camera, I can kind of see like a green glow. That's interesting. But it's just clouds. No northern lights today. I'm a little bit nervous about sleeping in the trailer. It's so uncomfortable. Remember that one time we stayed a few nights longer, and I had to have a blow-up mattress. It was so uncomfortable. I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not looking forward to sleeping in there. It was actually pretty comfy with a blow-up mattress on top of the mattress.
Yeah.
I guess from having like 4 kids, my hip just gets really sore. I just seen a shadow of a person. Oh, somebody just walked by. That's so scary. That's so scary. I seen the shadow on the trailer. Oh my goodness. Well, the bathhouse is like quite a ways, so if I was just thinking, like, all these campers and tents, they gotta walk all the way over there. They got quite the walk.
Yep.
Well, you ready to hit the hay? Are you getting tired?
Yeah, I gotta get up early tomorrow too.
Oh, that's right, you do. Well, I said I was gonna go with you. You don't think I'll be ready?
No.
Sometimes I get up early.
Don't you want to be here with your daughter?
she probably,
She'll be up really.
she's gonna get up really early, and that might drive me nuts. Because she's used to getting up at 2:30 in the morning, and that's only 3 hours away. So, I that kid better sleep. That's all I have to say. She better not be getting up at 2:30 in the morning. I assume she's gonna sleep in. She went to bed what, 2 hours ago about? Oh goodness,
Wow.
maybe I should go to sleep.
A while ago.
She'll probably be up and taking a shower and getting ready. She's got all her stuff all set up, all nice back there in the back of the trailer. Hi, Kevin. How are you? Kevin from Tuber Chat.
He's up late.
Yeah, you are up late. Thanks for coming in, Kevin. We're just having a nice little bonfire at night on Lake Michigan. We're camping. I was going to say the weekend, but well, I guess it is Sunday, yeah.
Yeah.
It's still Sunday. And it's 11:11. That means it's good luck. And Kevin just came in, so you must be good luck, Kevin. I hope you have a good week. You shared it on Reddit. Thank you, Kevin. That's so nice. Just trying to get my watch hours in on my second channel. You know, I should almost get like a tablet and just stream it all night long. Some people do that. They just like point it out their window and just keep it going.
Yeah.
I wonder if that actually works though. I don't know. I guess if people,
If it's something of interest, I'm sure.
well, sometimes I think people stop in and they just chit chat with each other. So maybe that's, you know, a little bit of time, but good that you're streaming. The hours should stack up. I hope so, Kevin. I think so. And I'm just enjoying everybody's company too. And even I think I would probably still be doing this on my other channel anyway, just hanging out by the campfire, having a nice night. I think the more often the better when you're trying to get those hours in. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's really a goal. I'm just so thankful the other one actually got monetized. And it wasn't really a thought at first. And once I got closer, I'm like, hey, you know, that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, I definitely do it for the community. It's fun to just hang out and chat with people. Ah, good times. Yes, Dennis, right? And then I meet people like Dennis so we can go camping together. I can't wait. Cannot wait to camp again. I loved Fort Custer too. That's actually a really cool campground because there's so many like trails around there, Dennis. And there's a lot of lakes. I don't know if you ever checked out the lakes, but there's a lot of lakes to kayak. And I'll be bringing my kayaks for sure if you want to use one. It's so much fun. They got the best lakes. They're so pretty over there. And they're not too big. Where the lake here, like it's really big. And I didn't bring the kayak this time, but like the smaller lakes are nice. And I like them when they're just quiet and more like nature-like. And a lot of times in the morning you'll see all the fishermen out there and it's nice to chat and say hi to everyone and everybody just kind of disperses in their own little area. It's so much fun to meet other YouTubers too in the summertime, that's for sure. And hang out for a while. Well, I think I'm gonna head to bed, you guys. But thank you for stopping in. And Dennis, you've been hanging on so long. Thank you. I appreciate that. And Kevin, thanks for stopping in. And Allison, if you're still listening, I appreciate that. And Allison's got a great rock channel. I'm learning a lot. It's pretty cool. And I hope everybody has a really nice week. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. Night.